Okay, so every Christmas, my family has a tradition of watching A Christmas Carol, at least one version of it. And within my family, the version we most watch is the 1984 George C. Scott version. But I've seen numerous ones now. That happens to be my parents' favorite. But I actually have reviewed my thoughts on that. I think every version of A Christmas Carol has some strengths and some weaknesses. None are flawless, but none are terrible either, in my view. This, of course, is a timeless story, very much apt at any time, and that's one of the great things about Charles Dickens. He wrote stories that could be adapted for any time. But the one I want to review is this one. It's the most recent large-scale production, A Christmas Carol by Robert Zemeckis, Disney production, and it's a third adaptation that Disney has done. Now, regarding motion capture, when I first saw a film with motion capture that was Beowulf, I was skeptical. I didn't quite know how that would work. But after watching Beowulf, which I really enjoyed, I changed my views on that. So I wanted to see this. Again, with the casting, Jim Carrey, I had question marks, like casting a comedian in the role of sort of Christmas parable, so to speak, but it worked incredibly well. I thought Kerry was excellent. He, of course, played Scrooge and the Three Ghosts. Um, Overall, this is probably my favourite version, and I've seen a lot of versions. I've seen the 84 version, I've seen the 1970 musical, which I thought had some strong points, like the whole scene where Marley, played by Alec Guinness, brings Scrooge, played by Albert Finney, down to hell. That's a very it's added, of course, but it's a good scene. Very often the 1951 version is lauded as the best. I've seen it. I think it's good, but I'm not sure if it is the best. So this version has a lot of the details are excellent. The ghosts are fantastic. I love the Ghost of Christmas Present and the way it's all kind of like a ride that Scrooge is on. I like that effect. I think Kerry is an excellent Scrooge. Um, Before I continue, one version I do recommend is the 1999 Patrick Stewart version. That includes things that Dickens originally wrote about, like Scrooge visiting miners and lonely sailors at sea, French sailors singing songs, and so on. Each version has something unique. The only thing that I was slightly critical of in this version was the scene where Scrooge is brought down, that he's shrunk into size. I guess it's meant to show he's brought down to earth, he's shrunk, he's meant to be humble, but I don't think it really adds anything to the film, and it's the only scene that I didn't really like. But otherwise, it's great. I mean, the artwork, the costumes, everything. Obviously, I can't talk about this in the way that I would talk about a conventional film because it's motion captured, but it really is excellent. I like the scene where want and ignorance, the two children, kind of morph into the boy becomes like a thuggish criminal, the girl becomes a prostitute. So it's really a statement of Victorian London. I'm going to round this up soon, but I give this version 8 out of 10. The only reason I wouldn't give it higher is because the whole shrinking thing, I just couldn't get into that. Other versions I'd recommend the Patrick Stewart 1999 version. I did like the 1970 musical version. I know musicals aren't to everyone's taste, but I thought it worked very well. And I've been having technical problems, so I'm going to round this up now. But do leave me a comment below. Let me know what is your favourite version of A Christmas Carol and why. Incidentally, this is not finite. I might see other versions that I prefer, but I did really enjoy this one. Other roles, incidentally, Colin Firth, Gary Oldman, Robin Wright Penn, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Okay, thanks for watching and Merry Christmas, everyone.